Welcome to the Church of Santa Maria Formosa, and imagine being transported back in time to the year 639 AD.
I am Saint Magnus, Bishop of Oderzo, and I'm about to tell you an extraordinary story. One night as I slept, the Virgin Mary appeared to me in a dream. She wasn't like the traditional icons you might know, but a shapely matron, radiant with beauty. She commanded me to build a church in her honor right here, where you now stand. That's why this church is called Santa Maria Formosa, the well-formed Madonna.
Now open your eyes wide and look around. The church you see today isn't the original 7th century structure, but a Renaissance masterpiece designed by the brilliant Mauro Cadusi in 1492. Do you notice something peculiar? That's right, the church has two completely different facades. The main facade, facing the Campo, is in Baroque style. Observe the columns, statues, and rich ornaments. Now move to the canal side. See the difference? This facade is a perfect example of Venetian Renaissance style, more understated and elegant. Look up at the bell tower. This majestic Baroque element was added much later, in 1688, completing the eclectic architectural ensemble that characterizes Santa Maria Formosa. Santa Maria Formosa, due to its location, is a true crossroads for Venetians who often pass through this Campo. It's positioned at the center between St. Mark's, Rialto, and the Fondamenta Nove, which face the northern lagoon towards Murano, Burano, and Torcello. Let's step inside together. The first thing you'll notice is the Latin cross layout, a classic design that emphasizes the length of the central nave. Look up at the vault. Doesn't it feel like you're under an open sky? Now, I have a mission for you. Find the brightest painting in the church. Have you found it? It's Saint Barbara by Palma the Elder, considered his masterpiece. It's located in the chapel of the Bombardiers Guild. See how the light seems to emanate from the saint herself? It's as if she's about to step out of the canvas and speak to you. As you explore the right nave, you can't miss the magnificent Triptych of Mercy by Bartolomeo Vivarini, a masterpiece of 15th century Venetian art. Look closely at the details, the richness of colors, the expressiveness of the faces, the complexity of the composition. Each panel tells a story, inviting you to reflect on the nature of divine mercy. But the history of this church goes beyond art. Did you know that the famous procession of the Marias started from here? Every year, 12 beautiful Venetian girls were chosen to parade through the city. The tradition began to commemorate a dramatic event, the kidnapping of some Venetian brides by pirates, who were then courageously rescued. This church has witnessed centuries of Venetian history. In 1536, a devastating fire destroyed much of the building, but the Venetians, with their characteristic resilience, rebuilt it even more beautifully. This event reminds us how Santa Maria Formosa has always been a symbol of rebirth and hope for the community. If possible, approach the Chapel of the Blessed Sacrament. Here, you can admire a lesser-known but extraordinarily beautiful work, the altarpiece by Leandro Bassano, depicting the Last Supper. Observe how the artist captured the intimacy and tension of that crucial moment. An interesting anecdote concerns the Feast of Purification, celebrated here every February 2nd. On this occasion, the Doge would visit the church, commemorating the liberation of the kidnapped brides. This tradition continued for centuries, connecting the history of Santa Maria Formosa to the very heart of Venetian power. As you move through the naves, notice how light filters through the windows, creating an almost mystical atmosphere. If you have the chance, take a closer look at the church floor. You'll notice elaborate cosmotesque mosaics, a type of decoration typical of Italian medieval churches. These mosaics, with their intricate geometric designs, have survived centuries of footsteps from worshippers and visitors. Delve deeper into the fascinating history of this extraordinary church and keep on exploring Venice with thanks.